Up with KREM begins now.
7:30 on your Wednesday morning. Checking when you're eligible for the coronavirus vaccine just got much easier. I'll be walking you through the new Phase Finder tool from the Washington Department of Health.
And hundreds of lawmakers on Capitol Hill are planning to oppose the electoral count of the 2020 election. Our Verify team looked over their objections and what effect they will have, if any.
There's also a way to track your stimulus check. If you haven't gotten it yet, you can check how soon it will be in your bank account.
And we've got clouds and a little bit of rain popping up in areas this morning. I'll let you know when it becomes more widespread later today.
We want to jump right into breaking news this morning with an update on what we've learned about how local inmates escaped from the Okanogan County Jail. According to the sheriff's office, 28-year-old Christopher Whitman and 53-year-old Christian White escaped this week by going through a ventilation duct that led to the roof, and from there they were able to get down, and the pair was picked up and driven away. Now, they have not been captured as of this morning. The men were serving time for various charges, including hit and run and possession of a controlled substance, but now they face additional escape charges. Authorities are asking the public not to engage with these suspects, but if you do see them, report them to the police immediately.
Well, the Mega Millions jackpot is even bigger this morning. No one won last night's drawing, and the estimated prize is now $490 million. Now, we're taking a look at footage of the lines to buy tickets in California earlier this morning. It is one of two huge jackpots right now. We're going to tell you how much the winner of the Powerball will get, but that's coming up in just a couple minutes. But we want to know, what would you spend your money on? If you were to win $490 million, text us 509-448-2000 and you can see your wonderful ways to spend money on air this morning. A lot of people are looking to give it to charity. Someone said I would donate it to Smile Train, Ronald McDonald House, and Shriners. I'd pay off those bills. Other people would say they'd buy islands, go on vacation, buy homes. Another person said I would donate $1 million to Villalobos Pitbulls, and so there's a lot of people that have great reasons to spend $500 million. Guys, what do you think? Do you have anything specifically that you want to spend the money on?
I actually want to take a minute to thank everybody for such charitable answers.
Yeah,
because
seriously.
I think the first thing that would happen is I would have a serious panic attack. It's the first thing that would happen.
Yeah.
So seeing all these responses is just, it's so encouraging. It's so great to see that that's where everybody's mind is at. But yeah, I'm incredibly touched by stuff like that.
Yeah, we live in such a generous community.
Ah, man, yeah, and it's so tough to try to think, like to just wrap your head around what you would actually do with that kind of money. And you know, it's crazy the statistics of how many people go broke after winning that kind of money.
It's very true.
That's maybe why donating to good causes like this would ever stop that from happening. There you go.
There you go. Keep your legacy going. Love it.
There you go. Hey, what are we looking at outside, Jeremy?
All right, outside we've got clouds. It's a bit cloudy and a bit wet. We had a round of showers move through earlier this morning. A lot of road spray as you're making your way out the door, but no rain coming down right now. We are going to see another round of showers work its way in rather quickly. Temperatures, though, mild. It's about as warm as we get today. We're hitting our high pretty early, hanging on to it for a little bit, then cooling back down. We're near 40 in Spokane, 38 in Coeur d'Alene, 34 with rain coming down in Sandpoint. But how about Moses Lake? 50 degrees. That's quite lovely. Wind gusts on and off through the afternoon around 20 miles per hour. We've seen some of those already this morning. Not anything too crazy, but just know it'll be windy at times. Winter weather advisory is in place for northeastern Washington and the North Panhandle. We are going to see quite a bit of snowfall in those higher elevations, around 2,500 feet, 2 to 3 inches by the time it all comes to an end. There's rain coming down now, and that includes for us here in Spokane. I wanted this to be snow, but we knew it would be rain, and that's going to be the case as we scoot through the day. Rain, 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 rain. Heaviest in the afternoon, another shot later this evening, and then we'll eventually start to clear out overnight tonight before a lovely dry day tomorrow. So, your pro tip, get outside whenever you can, just wear the right gear. That's what I decided it's going to be. Temps stay in the 40s all day long with rain coming down.
Lovely indeed, Jeremy. We'll see you back here in a few minutes. 7:35 on the dot right now. Happening today, the Panhandle Health District will host vaccination clinics for frontline healthcare workers, and those clinics are part of Idaho's 1A timeframe. It's an effort to help vaccinate dentists, dental hygienists, dental assistants, and other frontline healthcare workers who have had direct contact with COVID-19 patients. Now, these clinics will be in Hayden, Sandpoint, and Kellogg. If your dental office has not heard from the Panhandle Health District, you can send an email to the link at the bottom of your screen right now.
Here are 3 things you need to know about COVID-19's vaccine today. Number 1, Dr. Anthony Fauci says the United States could soon be administering 1 million COVID-19 vaccines a day. He pointed out that even though there has been a sluggish start, vaccinations have already begun speeding up, reaching roughly 500,000 injections a day. Number 2, Multicare will hold a virtual town hall about the new Novavax trial next Tuesday. People will be able to ask questions and learn more about the trial. If you want more information about the town hall, it begins at 5:30 p.m. You do need to register online beforehand, and we'll send you a link right to your phone. All you have to do is text the word trial to 509-448-2000. Number 3, Idaho health officials gave another update on their vaccine rollout. So far, Idaho received more than 83,000 doses of COVID-19 vaccines. Of those received, almost 21,000 have been administered to that first group in the last 3 weeks. Going forward, health officials say they expect to receive 20,000 doses a week consistently. They are also saying that they expect doses to be available for the second shot.
So with every 20,000 doses that are coming, we have another 20,000 doses that are being held for the second round of doses. And those will be shipped approximately 3 to 4 weeks later, depending upon the vaccine that it's for.
Well, officials also say residents can expect to get the vaccine where they would get any other vaccine, such as a pharmacy or primary care provider.
Well, this week we are learning more about who specifically is next to get the COVID-19 vaccine. And starting this morning, it's easier to look up when you're eligible thanks to this tool. The Washington State Health Department has launched a new tool that you see on the screen behind me and on my tablet right here that can help you figure out what phase you would be eligible in to get the vaccine. So we're going to go through it live. You can see I can interact with it right here on the screen for you. We're going to walk through. Let's start by asking some basic questions. Jeremy, give me an age. What's the age we should do?
Let's do 43.
43-year-old. Okay, so if you're 43 years old, and let's just say you live in Asotin County. So those are some of the options here. We're going to continue to scroll through. The question, do you live in a community-based congregate living setting where most individuals over 65 years of age are receiving care, supervision, or assistance? Let's say yes. Next, do you work in a healthcare setting? Yes, let's say that. And then we're just going to give you a bunch of statements that can apply to you in regards to COVID-19 vaccine, COVID-19 specimens. We're just going to pick a couple random ones here so we can move on to the next example. Even when you're eligible, do you plan to get the vaccine? We're going to say yes. Next, you are eligible to get the COVID-19 vaccine. So once you enter your name and your last name, it'll give you a few more specifics, but as you can see, it gives you a very easy, user-friendly interface for you to get that information on where you would step in line in terms of getting your vaccine. And if you would like this link, very easy to manage, you can have it sent right to your phone by texting the word vaccine to 509-448-2000. Dina Marie?
Joshua breaking it all down for us. Taking a look at what's trending this morning. Well, the $600 federal stimulus package and payments are still going out to people as we speak. But if you're waiting for your cut, well, there's a new way to track it, and I'm going to break it down for you. So the IRS launched a Get My Payment tool. It will let you know if the payment has been sent. It will also say whether it's coming via mail or direct deposit. However, the site may have some delays due to high demand. If you don't get a payment or get less than what you qualify for, you can also claim it on your 2020 tax return. Now, there is a line included for what is called a recovery rebate credit. Now, text IRS to 509-448-2000 and we'll send you the link to that tool straight to your phone. Now, people who received a debit card with their first coronavirus stimulus payment should expect a new card or a different form of payment for their second stimulus check. Watch your mail for either a paper check or an EIP card. Those who requested a card will get it in a plain envelope from, quote, Money Network Cardholder Services. And SNAP benefits will temporarily increase by 15% beginning this month through June 2021. The Department of Social and Health Services says recipients do not need to take any action and will not receive a notice about the change. It may take a couple weeks to see the increase.
Well, the Grammys have been postponed this year. We'll give you the details coming up on that decision and other national headlines coming up after the break right here on Up with KREM.
And we're taking a look outside at some clouds, but expect rain as you head out the door. Grab the raincoat, grab the umbrella. Today you're going to need it. Tomorrow, not so much. I'll let you know why.